Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and I'm standing outside the compound, which is our favorite property with 3 houses and a commercial property. And one of those houses is finally done and remodeled. We've been remodeling about 3 of them at the same time. So there's one over there, which is also almost done. And then we have this one right here, which is done, except for cleaning. So we're gonna walk through it, show you what we did, how we remodeled it, and talk about these properties as well. And there's a commercial property right there, and there's another house behind that we're working on too that is almost done as well. So this property was bought last year with tenants in it. We got all the tenants out and we've been remodeling them. We'll re-rent them, raise the rents, and that is our plan. So of course, check out investformore.com. Much more information on flipping, buying rentals, wholesaling, being an agent, all of that good stuff. So make sure you check that out. And Amazon too, where we have a number of books. So this house is the smallest of all of them. And we did paint the outside. They're all kind of the same color before. They were all, we need to obviously clean up that area right there. They're all that beige color over there. And they were all in pretty rough shape. Like I said, they all were occupied and rented from $500 to $600, which is half of what the rent should be. So we came in, did cash for keys on 2, including this one, which means we paid the tenants $500 to move out, even though their lease was up. That just makes it easier, less hassle, and better feelings when you do it that way. And then we had to do an eviction on that one. But these other 2, we were able to do cash for keys, replace the roofs, replace some of the windows, painted the outside, and just kind of clean them up. So these are not our fanciest, best remodels we've ever done, because these properties are all zoned commercial. So this whole land is zoned commercial. The whole property could eventually be turned into a development. So we're not looking to make these super duper nice homes, but make them livable, make them decent, and rent them out for a few years, or who knows how long, until someone comes along and wants to develop it, or we just keep renting them for a very long time. So the bathroom, that's a very short bathroom, and meant for people who are about 5. Here, we'll show you. This is how I stand. If I stand up straight, then I can touch my ear to the ceiling. So there's not many houses where I can touch my ear to the ceiling, although I don't think I've tried it very often. But this is a pretty cool feature. The kitchen, we redid. This, I didn't know they made these, is a washer and dryer combo. You can do both with one, so that's kind of cool. We were gonna try and do a stackable, but there wasn't quite enough height here because, as you can see, the roof slopes quite a bit. And the water heater was over there. We moved it, so we'd have a better kitchen, more space. As I said, this is the smallest one. So if you're wondering why I'm not moving very quickly through the house, it's because it is so small, and I'll be done in about a minute. So we have to take our time showing all the amazing features of these properties. In here before, and we'll link to the before video, the furnace was just sitting out in the middle of the living room, and we added this closet. As you can see, now the furnace has its own closet, and we moved the water heater back over here as well. Makes much more sense that way. So yeah, this is the giant living room, and we have the porch right here. Now, if someone really, really wanted to, they could probably make this a bedroom, but we did not add a closet. We did not go that route. We're just gonna leave it as a 1-bedroom. But, I mean, it is still a house, a separate house, not an attached dwelling. And to find any kind of houses for rent in this area, you're paying $1,200, bare minimum. I mean, apartments and condos with 1 or 2 bedrooms are renting for $1,200 to $1,400 a month. So we should be able to get $1,100 to $1,300 a month for these, based on being small, like this one only having 1 bedroom, and then based on the location, because you have a giant pile of tires in your yard, that does decrease from the rent. No, we'll move those. But having it right on the highway, not being, you know, the most amazing location, but it was rented for $500 before. So if we rent these for $1,100 to $1,300, and I've said this a lot, but I'll keep saying it, we'll have total rents close to $5,000 a month, which makes this property basically worth around $800,000, and we ended up paying $410,000 for it. So I paid $410,000. I sold one of my rental properties, did a 1031 exchange, moved that money into this property. Then once we get these stabilized and rented, we'll come through and refinance them. And oh, look, that window's broken right there. I don't know if I noticed that before. And then pull money out of there, use that money to buy more rentals, more flips, just keep going over and over again. That's the plan. So that's this property. I know it's not the most amazing, beautiful remodel we've done, but it's way better than it was before. We'll show you the before video. And a lot of people thought we should have just torn these houses down. And I think that we have shown that they can be decent, livable properties. They didn't have to be torn down. And just as far as tearing down houses versus keeping them, I mean, if I were to tear down these houses, I would probably destroy $300,000 of value as opposed to fixing them up a little bit and renting them out. And I also would have almost no income coming in either if I tore down these properties. You just have a vacant lot that sits here for years and years, maybe with a commercial property, you know, right over there as the only one making money, just hoping for a developer to come along. But by fixing up the houses while we're waiting for a developer to come along, or maybe in 5 or 10 years, I'll want to be that developer. We're making quite a bit of money while that's happening. So that is the reasoning of why I always try to keep houses if I can. It's very rare I ever see a property that I don't think can be saved unless it's just really, really bad. And then I usually don't buy those. So, all right, that's all I've got for this one. We'll have more videos of the other properties soon as they finish up too. So be sure to subscribe so you can see those. We appreciate all the likes. Keep those coming in the comments. We love those, and new subscribers. Thank you for coming as well. Of course, check out Amazon, like I said, and investformore.com. We have a ton of stuff going on the Invest for More Instagram and TikTok pages as well too. So I gained 10,000 followers on TikTok in the last 4 days. So we've got some cool stuff on there, some different stuff that you won't find on YouTube, you won't find on Instagram, and it looks like TikTok won't be banned. So we'll keep doing that. So check that out as well. All right, we'll be back with much more soon.